Good afternoon and welcome to the Commentary Hub's coverage of the Women's World Cup 2023 Group B clash between Canada and the Republic of Ireland. I'm Wes Vernon and I'm your alternative commentator for today's game. It is a 1 p.m. kickoff and the game is taking place in Perth in Australia. The Perth Rectangular Stadium is the venue for this one today. Both teams will be looking to progress out of Group B, and Ireland know that a defeat will see them get kicked out of the competition this afternoon. Canada know with a win they'll move on to 4 points and go top of the table for now until Australia play Nigeria on Thursday. The teams that are in the tunnel, Canada they're going to be in their red shirts, red shorts, white socks, with their goalkeeper in yellow, and look like they're going to be in their traditional green. One way for those teams to come out of the tunnel, which they're about to do so any moment now, as we're just getting ready for the final few minutes of this game. Let's remind you of what happened in Group C earlier today. It finished Japan 2, Costa Rica 0, and Spain 5, Zambia 0, with Costa Rica and Zambia heading out of the competition, and both Japan and Spain booking their place in the round of 16. The two teams are making their way out of the tunnel now. Ireland in their green, white and green, the goalkeeper in blue. Match officials are in black today. As I mentioned, Canada in red, white. Or it could be white, red and white. Just confirm that to you very shortly. Yes, it's white, red, white for Canada. Their goalkeeper in all yellow. Should be a good one. This one, as I say, Ireland need to win or avoid defeat to have any chance of staying in the competition. They know a defeat will kick them out of the Women's World Cup at the group stage this tournament. The players are now running out, ready to take on the national anthems in just a few moments. That's just to remind you, to tell you that we've got our next live offering from the Women's World Cup is on Friday morning, 9:30 a.m. UK time. It's England against Denmark, and I'm going to be your match commentator for that one. Should be a good one, this one. Canada against Republic of Ireland. The national anthems are now going to be played, starting with Canada, but while they're just doing that, I'll just recap the group, how yesterday's matches went on. If you missed the review show last night with Nicholas Jones, in Group A was New Zealand 0, Philippines 1, a shock win there for the Philippines, and Switzerland 0, Norway 0. Group H was Colombia 2, South Korea 0. Nicholas Jones did a really good review show last night. Make sure to check those out over on our YouTube channel. It's on commentary, the Commentary Hub, or you can check it out on the Commentary Hub 2, JB Sports or Storm FM on YouTube as well. And Nicholas will be back later on this evening with another review show of today's action, which is looking forward to. Tomorrow's review show, just to tell you about, will be done by yours truly, as Nicholas will be unavailable to present that one tomorrow. Nicholas will be back with the review show on Friday. Should be a good one, this one then. There's a Canadian fan on the TV. Fan singing their national anthem. and then we'll take a quick look at the teams in a moment and the match officials for this game. We'll let you know how this game unfolds a little later on in the programme. Let's just take a quick look for you then at the match officials for this game in a moment or two. We'll be able to give you all the information with the team news and the match officials. A reminder, we have got the three-letter word that we all dread, which is VAR. We'll keep you across this game a little bit later on, as the kickoff is fast approaching. Kickoff, as I say, is at 1 PM UK time. And this one will be a good match, I would say. Oh, that's what I'd like to say, but the game could prove me wrong and not be a good game in the end. We'll have a look at the match officials for you very shortly and the lineups as well. But forecast tonight in Perth, or this afternoon, depending where you're listening from, is rain. So expect it to be a greasy surface with a lot of rain expected this evening. The teams will be getting ready to kick off any moment now, and we'll have a look at the two lineups in a moment or so for you as well. Canada, I'm told, are playing a 4-3-3 formation, with Ireland playing a 3-4-3 formation. Laura Fortuna from Argentina is the match referee. Today the VAR is from Spain, Alejandro Hernandez. So it'll be interesting to see if the VAR works properly today. We'll have a look at the Canada side now. Is Sheridan in goal? Is the back four then of Riviere, Buchanan, Giles and Lawrence. Midfield three of Fleming, Quinn and Grosser. And up front is Utmana, Vanes and Leon. As for Ireland, who will be in their famous kit, is Brosnan in goal for them. Is a back three of Faye, Louise Quinn and Connolly. Is O'Gorman, who comes into the starting lineup. Then there's a late change as Eva Payne has dropped out from the side. O'Sullivan, Littlejohn and McCabe. And then Lucy Quinn, Farrelly and Crusoe up front. So that's just a late change for Ireland in this game, as Ella Payne drops out of the side. She was supposed to be starting through an injury in this game. So it's going to be Canada to kick us off then, attacking the goal away to my left hand side. The goal away to my defending the goal away to my left, should I say, as this game is just now underway with Ireland just battling for the ball. As there's the header forward there from Ireland by Faye, who clears the ball forward for her side. But then here comes Canada over on that far side of the left. Cutting infield shot comes in from the brilliant Lawrence there. No, Leon should have says here comes now Ireland to defenders. Faye just clears down the line and is cleared away. It comes towards O'Sullivan. How wide it goes to that far side of the right. Chip down if we're looking for the run of the number 18 Caruso. Can't get then commits a foul in the process, fouling Giles, and now Canada will have a free kick. Beth Pearson, the head coach of Canada, one of the former England Lionesses assistants under previous management. Serena Wiegman is now the Lionesses head coach, and their side, the Lionesses, are next in charge. In action, so say on Fridays, here comes Canada down that far side, but Ireland intercepting these O'Sullivan. Good play from O'Sullivan, trying to get away, but Rosso nips in and clears the ball for Canada. Here's Sheridan, the goalkeeper, all in yellow today. That's a good long ball for a flicked on the headed away in the end by Ireland, and they will try and go forward here now on this near side. The left is a wonderful run from the left, number 11, Katie McCabe, who's playing on this left hand side of midfield and left wing back row for Katie McCabe, the Arsenal player. It's Canada 0, Ireland 0 if you're just tuning into us. 2 minutes gone as the ball is played down the line. Wonderful control there from Ireland as they try and put pressure on the Canadian back line, knowing the win will keep their chances of progressing alive in this competition and put pressure onto Canada. And in this group, also Nigeria as well. We've both got a point in the opening game, did Canada and Nigeria. And this ball is played down the line as here comes Ireland trying to get the ball in. Is Lucy Quinn. Lucy Quinn delivers the ball in, and there's a shot at goal. And Ireland can't turn it home. He's put behind for a corner, I think. And Ireland almost scored there from Caruso. And that's a good bit of play from Ireland over on that far side of the right. Lucy Quinn races onto the ball down the left right hand channel from Louise Quinn. And that's a wonderful ball in. And a shot which just went wide by deflection. There's Lucy Quinn with the ball in. And oh my word, what an effort. Twice there from Caruso, who couldn't turn the ball home. Can Ireland score from this corner then? Right hand side is going to be taken by O'Sullivan, I think. No, O'Sullivan's on the edge of the box. It's probably going to be Little John who's took it. And it's gone straight in! Ireland is up with the scoring! Oh my word, it's Katie McCabe with the goal! Katie McCabe has just scored the first goal in the Women's World Cup, direct from the corner. And on 4 minutes, Ireland lead. And this prompts Jessie Fleming, the Canadian captain, to get their team together and do a massive underlast. Katie McCabe has just opened the scoring here for Ireland. Fantastic corner whipped in. Spot the keeper off the line and went through to the far post. Kaelin Sheridan off the line. Katie McCabe saw that, tried to go for it, and he bends into the far corner. Ireland have a dream start here in the game they must win. Canada 0, Ireland 1. Fantastic goal there. I think that was a cross there, I must say. But he caught everybody off guard, including the goalkeeper, and went straight in. And Katie McCabe, the Ireland captain, has given her side a positive start here for Vera Pearl's side. And what a start in a game they must win. O'Sullivan's there. Can Ireland double their lead fairly quickly? And then the ball is not sticking now with Islanders. Here comes Quinn for Canada. Across this right hand side it goes, and they'll try and come forward there with the number 8 Riviere. Down the line it goes, but Ireland intercepts well. Will Canada just get back in to the game here now? And what can Ireland do now? Can they hold on to this lead? And now here comes Fleming. Can't get the ball in towards the penalty and it's cleared away. by Ireland, and McCabe, the goal scorer, just launches the ball downfield, and there is the number 18, Kusa, who just controls well, drops the ball back, and is spread out towards McCabe by Connolly there, who can't keep the ball in play. And I think that goal has shocked Canada here, because Canada have not started. They started a bit slow, to be fair, and not really found their rhythm yet, Canada. Can they do so in a moment as they try and attack down that far side? As they will try and come forward with number 9, Utmir. Utmir takes it, the throwing him back. It goes into the centre circle for Kadisha Buchanan. Spreads out wide to this left hand side. Ball is headed forward there by Utmir. And is behind for a goal kick to Ireland. But Katie McCabe's goal on 4 minutes took everyone by surprise, as Ireland lead by a goal to nil. And they know now they must keep Canada out to have any real chance of hopes of progressing into the next round of the competition. As a ball is played forward there by Connie Brosnan. Headers open. Canada just head the ball away, but there's a ball across from Little John. Find a teammate there, and it's now O'Sullivan. The full play list from Ireland as they come forward again through Katie McCabe. She's looking for a second goal here. Katie McCabe on a fantastic run. Still going, Katie McCabe goes down inside the penalty area. No penalty. And the goal kick is being given. For me, I need to see this again. It's either a penalty, or if it's not a penalty, it's a corner. We'll just watch this here. That's a penalty for me. Cabe went down inside the penalty area, and the defending area, which was, I think, was Kadisha Buchanan, just stood on her hand as she went down. And the referee didn't spot that and gave a goal kick instead. But Canada now trying to get back into this game, but Ireland defending well and heads the ball away at the Perth Rectangular Stadium. Ireland winning free kick on the edge of the own penalty area there by a foul on O'Gorman, who's going to the side for Heather Payne, who's had to drop out late on in the game. Hopefully you're doing fantastically well. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1 here on the commentary, but here comes Canada to clear the ball away as Ireland trying to come forward again. Down the line it goes from O'Gorman into the path of Lucy Quinn, who sprays the ball out wide to this left hand side, and Katie McCabe tries to get the ball in. He's being charged down, and Canada just stop it from going out for a corner, do they? Yes, according to the referee, and is behind for a throw-in. Buchanan did well there to get across and stop it from being a corner kick. And here's Farrelly, who gets the ball in towards the penalty area. And there is Cruiser. Cruiser turns one way, then the other. Delivers the ball in towards the penalty area. Edge of the box. He goes for O'Sullivan. Further back is Faye, who puts the ball in towards the penalty. Flicked on there. Edge of the box. Shot coming in and saved. And pushed behind for a corner. Farrelly with the effort. Pushed behind by the corner from Sheridan. And will Katie McCabe try the same trick again and score from this corner? And that's a fantastic effort there from Farrelly, who just forced the save out of Sheridan. Managed to get down and push Omi into the ground, and then he watched it go wide. Luckily for her, there was no one in a green shirt following up there, as O'Sullivan is inside the penalty area. McCabe across to turn this corner then. Should be a good game this one. Katie McCabe to take the corner. Can Ireland double their lead? With only 10 minutes gone. Canada 0, Ireland 1 as the ball comes in. Headed away the near post this time by Vines. Back out to McCabe, who will take the throw in for Ireland. O'Sullivan will leave it. McCabe will leave it as here comes Lucy Quinn to take the corner. Well, long throw in, and he's to Farrelly. It was like a corner actually, right near the corner flag. Just a couple of yards away from where the corner space was. And where Katie McCabe scored from. And here's Ireland in possession. But they've given the ball away. Now Canada can try and break. Ball's here forward looking for the run. They have number 11 Vines who can't get there. And he's cleared away by the goalkeeper, Rosnan. It's 1-0 to Ireland. Fantastic match this so far. As the ball's in towards the penalty area. And it's behind for a goal kick there by Leon, who couldn't keep the ball in. For Beth Priestman's side. And up towards 12 minutes gone here. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1. Good game this one so far. My first ever Women's World Cup match commentary. All the commentary up. Or ever done before. Never done a Women's World Cup match before, so I really do appreciate all you listeners. Well, this one today, as Ireland win a throw-in, which McCabe will take. And she throws it down the line into the path of number 18, Carusa. Carusa trying to keep the ball in play and does so. Back to Farrelly. Farrelly will get the cross in towards the penalty area, and it's just headed away there as Ireland tried to get an end of that there through Lucy Quinn, who was inside the penalty area. Now he's back to Faye, who wins her side a throw-in as they will try and come forward and get down that far side of the right. If we just have a look at that Katie McCabe goal again, as it was killed straight in from the corner and caught everybody off guard there, and by surprise, Katie McCabe 19th goal for the Republic of Ireland as well, and Ireland lead by a goal to 0. And Ireland have another throw over on that far side as we just saw that goal again from Islanders. See a shot to Katie McCabe, the goal scorer, just gives out some instructions as the Irish captain. Farrelly there to control, but the referee's given a foul throw there. I'm not sure, didn't see anything wrong with the throw in, to be fair with you. And now Buchanan for Canada as they will try and get back into the game. Here's number 5 Quinn for the Canadians, who will try and come forward out wide to this right hand side of Riviero. Can't get the ball there. Now cleared forward. Ireland interceptions out of play. Looked like it was made a throw for Ireland, but McCabe fouled Riviere there and commits a foul. Canada 0, Ireland 1. Just trying to see on the commentary. 14 minutes gone in this game. Katie McCabe's corner after just 4 minutes. The difference between these two sides. And yes, I did say Katie McCabe's corner is a difference, because McCabe killed the corner in from the right hand side all the way in to the far left hand corner to give Ireland the lead. As here comes Russo, can hit them from this sort of range, but opts against it this time to Quinn, who will try and deliver the ball in towards the penalty and does so, but only to the grateful arms of Connie Brosnan, who will now throw the ball out and get Ireland moving with Katie McCabe on this near side of the left. Up over halfway is McCabe as she tries to play the ball forward, but gets the bearings wrong and gives the ball away. In the end, as Ireland will try and after regroup after this one. Ireland 3 attempts on goal. Canada's only had 1, and Ireland have scored one of their 3 attempts. That's if we are counting the Katie McCabe cross come shot corner as a shot on target. As here comes Buchanan now for Canada as they will try and come forward. Got Riviera outside of it, but she goes inside to Quinn and outside to Riviera. Riviera lives the ball in towards the penalty area, too near the goalkeeper there, Brosnan. And that's just poor from Canada there. She tried to get forward here. In the end, it's Canada 0, Ireland 1 if you're just joining us here on the commentary. 16.5 minutes played. What can Canada do in this game? As they will look for a way back in it, but Ireland are battling hard and not giving in and not moments pieces. Ireland win themselves a free kick and they've taken it quickly. Fowler can't hold up the ball, but Ireland Fowler's been flagged offside there by the lineswoman up on the far side. And now here comes Ireland to try and get the ball moving forward. What can they do with the ball? Here's Kadisha Buchanan and she gives the ball away. Now Canada give the ball away and Ireland have a throw-in on this near side, the left. Kind of Farrelly leaves it for McCabe and O'Sullivan to Farrelly. Farrelly back towards O'Sullivan. And then Sullivan was out on by Cruz and Sullivan just cut out by Buchanan in the end as she tried to run forward there, did Denise O'Sullivan, who collects the ball on the edge of the Canadian box, but Canada now will try and come away with possession and try and get an equaliser to cancel out the Katie McCabe goal on 4 minutes direct from the corner. If you're just joining in here on the commentary, it's Russ Vernon, your match commentator, bringing you this match and getting you through the action. What can Ireland do here as there comes the ball forward? It's chested down in the end as Ireland will try and get the ball forward, but from Lucy Quinn as Farrell tries to chase it down and has won Ireland a corner there as Farrell and doing really well there. And it was Carusa was doing really well there. Farrell was coming to, it looked like it was Farrell for a moment. It was Carusa in the end and Carusa has done really well there to force a corner. McCabe will be probably going to try something a bit different this time. She's trying something a bit different, McCabe. Because she's not good. As Ireland try and mix it up there. McCabe stands on the edge of the penalty area. He goes low into Littlejohn. Back to Connolly. Now McCabe. McCabe delivers the ball in towards the penalty. Far in there. Shot comes back in and driven wide in the end from Katie McCabe on the far side, the right of the penalty area. Drilled it back in with a left foot to Katie McCabe after he come back out to her just now as we see it again and got it all wrong in the end of Katie McCabe. Got the direction, got the power, got the shot wrong, and Kayleen Sheridan is down, injured here. Looks like it's a left ankle, that's the problem. As Bev Priestman just calling all our outfield players towards her. Ireland manager Vera Pugh just calling all her Irish players towards her as well. Be interesting to see if Sheridan can continue here. Unless she may have to go off. And just remember, if you just join us here on the commentary, 20.5 minutes gone. Here is Canada 0, Ireland 1. The goal coming from Katie McCabe on 4 minutes. Reminder that our next live offering here on the commentary is from myself, Russ Vernon. On Friday morning at 9:30 UK time, it will be The Lionesses in action against Denmark. England against Denmark, my next game. Shannon appears to be okay. And we'll be okay to continue. In the end there. And Katie McCabe, the goal scorer for Ireland, plays a club football in the WSL, so you may recognise the name, some of you WSL fans out there. As here comes Canada, just trying to get back into this game. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1. Katie McCabe, the captain, with the goal. Yeah, just keeping the ball in play. And she will now come forward here. Here is Farrelly into the path with Riviere. Now Riviere gets it to Buchanan. 1-2 between Buchanan and Quinn. And Riviere gets it down the line. Headed away there by Ireland as they will try and come forward, but can only give possession back to Canada. Now coming forward here is number 19, Leon. Leon leaves the ball in towards the penalty area. It's a poor cross in the end from Adriana Leon, and he goes behind for a goal kick. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1 is the scoreline. Just look at this ball in here from Leon. Just got all the angles wrong there. Did the attacker there. And Ireland survived as they will try and come away with the ball. We've lost starting the shot coming in from the edge of the penalty area. And what a fantastic save there from Connie Bosman to deny Jordan Utmeyer. As Ireland try to come forward there. They can't keep the ball in play. And a shot came in from distance. It's fantastically saved well as here comes Canada to try and get the ball forward. And is out of play. For the throw to Canada's. Canada 0, Ireland 1. Here on the commentary, Russ Vernon, your man bringing you this game today. If you're just tuning into us, thank you very much for doing so. You're live here on the commentary hub, the home of alternative commentary. You can visit our Facebook page if you like, www.facebook.com/the commentary hub. It's the best place to follow us here. If you want to, that is. You can also follow us over on Twitter. Twitter.com/commentary live 1 or at commentary live 1 is a place to follow us to see what we are putting out. As we see Ireland trying to get forward as Luskin chases down this line here. Just remember, we will be picking, or I will be picking, should I say, a player of the match later. And the player of the match sponsor here on the commentary hub is sponsored by Commentary Services, the excellent company run by the ever excellent Barry Swain, and good friend Barry Swain as well. As here comes Ireland, who's trying to get the ball in towards the penalty. Cross comes in, Buchanan just clears it away. There's a play down in Ashley Lawrence for Canada on the far side of the pitch there. Canada not putting the ball out of play. Ireland not putting the ball out of play as well. The play's now stopped as Ireland just got a foot in there through Gorman to knock the ball back toward. No, it was Little John to knock the ball back towards the defenders there, and the referee stopped it. We've just seen the chance to get his. Farrelly didn't do nothing wrong there. Neither did O'Gorman. And Lawrence just went into Farrelly's leg there and stayed down, trying to claim a free kick, trying to claim a foul. The referee eventually stopped the play. But what I liked about that was that Ireland had the ball, didn't put the ball out of play. Went to Canada, they didn't put the ball out of play. They continued in I wonder if Canada would have said, if Ireland had scored from one of the attacks to the head whilst Lawrence was down, they would have said should have been disallowed for a foul, or should have played it down, should have put the ball out. Well, the referee and the VAR team would have done. 26 minutes gone here. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1. If you just try and see him on the commentary, Russ Vernon is your man bringing you the action today, as we see some Ireland fans just waving to the cameras. Katie McCabe, as I say, the captain and goal scorer, plays club football in the WSL for Arsenal. She's only 27 years of age. Katie McCabe. There's a few Irish girls involved in this game who plays their club football in England, with Connie Brosnan at Everton, Claire Mustaki, who's on the bench at Bristol City, Louise Quinn at Birmingham, Niamh at Liverpool, Megan Connolly at Brighton, Diane Caldwell, who's on the bench at Reading, Rishi Littlejohn at Aston Villa, as I mentioned, Katie McCabe at Arsenal, Lily at London City Lionesses, Lucy Quinn at Birmingham, Grace Maloney at Reading, Kay Carusa at London City Lionesses, Isabel Atkinson at West Ham, and Megan Walsh at Brighton and Hove Albion. Back on her feet now is Ashley Lawrence, 28-year-old who plays for Paris Saint-Germain. Here is the referee going to start this with a drop ball, I think. Canada will have the ball back as their captain Jessie Fleming takes control, and the game is now back underway. As now here comes Buchanan into the path of Quinn. Then Ireland have to do a bit of defending as they try and get on the overlap. Is Canada towards the penalty area, still going. They're appealing for a corner. The referee's given a corner there, I think, off Niamh Faraday. Yes, she has. And Ireland have some defending to do here. Not that much defending to do, to be fair with you. And it's Canada 1, Canada 0, Ireland 1. 29 minutes gone here. As Canada will look to try and score from this corner to try and make it 1-1. And they will look for one back. That's what I was going to say. But it's Canada 0, Ireland 1. I suppose it was a penalty. Headed away by Katie McCabe, the goal scorer. Ball back in towards the penalty, and Ireland will clear it again. And now here comes Ireland's whip back in towards the penalty. Header comes back in, and Canada's in and shot over the ball. Oh my word, number Giles there to can't keep her effort down, and Vanessa Giles knows that's a really big mess. She had to score there, did Vanessa Giles. But my word, how has she missed that? Over the bar from a couple of yards out, and Canada will be absolutely kicking themselves in this game. They're not on level terms. Less than 15 minutes to go until half time. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1. When I say half time is 45th minute. There could be ahead of time on. And now here's Lucy Quinn to try and get the ball forward for Ireland, and they will try and put Canada under a bit of defensive pressure So Canada putting them under some defensive pressure like they have done in the last few minutes. But Ireland have stood firm to this pressure of attacks after attacks from Canada. Lucy Quinn is there. She clears downfield. Wonderful control from Custer. Windsor side. Edge of the halfway line. That referee allowed them to put the ball inside the island of the Canadian officers. That this is it comes. Well, going towards the penalty area is headed away. Can Canada get the ball back? And now it'll be interesting to see if they can. As the ball comes forward here now. Can Canada do some really good work here to get back into this game, I wonder? Canada 0, Ireland 1. Here's the scoreline here on the commentary. Russ Venham with you to guide you through the action. If you have put a comment in, I will read those out at half time. And at the end of the match, as we see Canada taking on Ireland. Here is Canada 0, Ireland 1. What can we do is watch as Canada's come forward. Again, we've got here Canada now have to come out to try and get back into this game. Interesting to see what happens here as here comes Ireland to clear the ball up towards halfway, flicked inside as here comes Ireland. Can they get on the end of this ball? They can't. Ireland's going to get forward here. They can if they can play this right, but they've not played it right. And my word, that's a poor pass. And Canada are back in possession. And will look to come forward. Giles into the path of Grosso, and Grosso get the ball out wide to number 10, Lawrence, who gives the ball away. Now here comes Ireland, but Quinn intercepts for Canada. Back it goes to Giles, and now they come forward. Buchanan all wide to the surrounding side of Riviere. Down the line it goes, but intercepted brilliantly there by Little John, who can clear the ball away up towards halfway as well. But it's Canada 0, Ireland 1. If you're just joining in here on the commentary hub, the home of alternative commentary. Russ Vernon is your man to guide you through the all important action. As here comes Canada now, trying to get this ball moving forward. As Canada look for a free kick, referee says no. As far as just stretches it down well. No free kick there either. Good that she's not getting the same decisions to the opposition team, having denied it for the other one. And now here comes Canada. Can they get the ball in towards the penalty? No is the answer. It's cleared away. And it's behind. The goal kickers, here comes. What can they do here? Can Canada forward? Ireland trying to get a second goal for half time, and Furs in behind here. Coasters in behind here. She has to go here, Buchanan. Buchanan has to had to get a yellow card, at least a yellow card there. She's got a yellow card that could potentially have been a red for me. Kadisha Buchanan been down Erica Caruso, and she got the wrong side of her. Pulled her back and went down. Pulled her shirt and almost took her shirt off. Well, she's still playing. Canada 0, Ireland 1. The ball is in towards the penalty area. Edge scope breaks the edge of the box. O'Sullivan's strike is blocked. Edge of the penalty area stuff. It comes out wide to McCabe, who can't get the ball in towards the penalty area. What can they do now as McCabe finds Farrell? Farrell. Spot bodies. Denise O'Sullivan, who goes for goal and just over. And Denise O'Sullivan, so close in the end. And Denise O'Sullivan couldn't keep the shot down. And Canada 0, Ireland 1. Here's the scorers that bring this game forward. I wonder what will happen in the second half for Canada. They've had 75% of the possession in the last 10 minutes, but not really created much goal scoring opportunities with it. They need to be better in front of goal. Canada. Canada, should I say not Canada? As here comes Ireland, who trying to come away with possession, but the referee's brought it back for a foul there on Jade Riviere. There was a delayed reaction from the referee. Because other one away, we just see the shots again from Denise O'Sullivan, which went eye wide and also handsome. There from O'Sullivan. And a free kick then in this game to try get back into this match. Been a good fast start. We've got number 7 Russell stood over it, as well as 17 Fleming. It's Fleming who takes it, headed away, comes to the edge of the box for Lawrence to hit it. That one goes eye wide and also handsome in them. Just looking outside the commentary booth here, I can see it just flying past the commentary booth. That ball there from that shot. As here comes Conor Brosnan to take the free kick. Can she get the ball moving forward in this game? Canada 0, Ireland 1. Can Canada get back in this game and cause a shock, or will of their own and come from behind against Ireland, or will Ireland provide a shock by beating Canada in this game as Ireland just win a throw-in? McCabe takes it quickly down the line. It goes for Farrell. And Chris is there too. And Chris is being fouled. And we've not heard the whistle go there, did Buchanan or Caruso. And now they have. It remains Canada 0, Ireland 1. If you're just joining us here on the commentary, we're also live on JB Sports Storm FM and TC Up 2. With yours truly, Russ Venom bringing you the action in this game. And he'll try to get the ball forward there, but he runs out of play for a goal kick. Canada 0, Ireland 1 if you're just tuning into us here on the commentary. 5 minutes to go until half time. Interesting to see how well they do here. Ireland in the last few minutes of this first half, if they can get to extra time, we'll get to half time, at a time in first half, still leading. And here comes Ireland, who try and fetch the ball away. It's Will Gorman who tries to play it down the line, and a wonderful run from Caruso. It's a penalty shot. It's saved in the end, in Ireland fashioning another chance on target. And that's another really big effort for Ireland to double their lead, which they've not taken here. Ireland could have been 2-0 up there, but it's Canada 0, Ireland 1, which has been remaining since the 4th minute after Katie McCabe scored direct from a corner. As we see this game unfold with the ball forward there from Quinn was easily caught in the end by Brosnan. And we're just looking at this again from Carusa, who did fantastically well to get a striking on goal, and Sheridan palmed it down and then caught it to the second attempt and sent Canada on their way. And now here comes Ireland again, who can't keep the ball in play this time. Farrelly, who will look to try and cause a number of problems this afternoon. 42 minutes on the clock. Canada 0, Ireland 1. If you hear on the commentary hub, Russ Vernon is the man bringing you the commentary alongs. I have got no one alongside me today. Hopefully we'll have trying to get someone on for Friday if we can. As here comes Canada in possession with Buchanan. I'll delve into my contact book and see if someone will be available for Friday morning at 9:30 to give me some commentary and some insight. If we do get someone, we'll let you know first and foremost on the Twitter feed, the Commentary Live one, and also on our Facebook page, facebook.com/commentary up. Commentary will thank our broadcast partners for the season, JB Sports, Storm FM as well. Russ Vernon bringing you this match live. Alternative off-due remote commentary from the Women's World Cup. Canada 0, Ireland 1, as Canada will try to get back on level terms just before the half-time interval. As they will try and come forward here now, looking to cause a number of problems in the end. Interesting to see how this game does finish up and what this group finishes up as well. It's Canada 1 and Ireland 1 as Canada will try and score one goal before half time. Ireland still lead by that goal to 0 from Katie McCabe's corner, which she scored direct from after just 4 minutes on the clock, which caught everybody, including myself, out. She was trying to work out who was taking the corner. Next thing I know, the ball was in the back of the net from McCabe. But now Ireland will have to try and do some defending before half time, as here comes Vieira to try and get the ball for Canada, but breaks for Little John. Little John sprays it out wide, and here's Lucy Quinn to break. Lucy Quinn coming forward for Ireland. Can she get the ball in towards the penalty? She's still going. Lucy Quinn, she's inside the penalty now. Lucy Quinn can't get the ball in, and it's cleared away for a throw-in. Well, that's a good bit of play again from Little John. Saw the run of Lucy Quinn over on that far side, and spread the ball out wide there, and got the ball forward. In towards the penalty for Lucy Quinn again. And Lucy Quinn wins their side of corner just before half time, which means 5 additional minutes at the end of this first period. And Ireland will look to hold on to their 1 goal advantage going into the half time interval. If you're tuned in, thank you very much for doing so. Really do appreciate you tuning in today, as Canada will have to do defending just before half time to try keep this game 1-0, 12 just for half time as the ball. So it comes in, makes for the edge of the penalty, yes. Connolly back in, and Connolly's ball back in, he's headed away. Behind for another corner, the ball went out. Ireland causing a few problems. Over there's Buchanan who's gone down. As the rain seems to be pouring down. I did mention it was raining here in Perth today. As a shock came in, it winded her there in the end. More than anything, Buchanan, I think. The rain is pouring. The old man, I think he's snoring. In Perth, the Ireland fans having together get all covered up and out of the rain. Some of the television crew that we can see on the monitors around us are having to wear brollies, all brollies up, and to wear coats because of the rain. As it's Canada 0, Ireland 1 as we watch this game towards the end of the first period. You're just tuning into us. Thank you very much for choosing us as your alternative commentary on the here in the Women's World Cup. It's a commentary of the home of alternative commentary. It's Canada 0, Ireland 1. Buchanan's off the field of play. I wonder if she'll stay off for the remaining couple of minutes or so until half time and then come back on for the second half. It's going to be Connolly to take the corner. Whipped in. Right underneath everybody. Headed away to the edge of the box. O'Sullivan is there, but it's a free kick being given to Canada. For some reason or another, I didn't notice what had gone on there. Canada will push everybody forward here as they try and get back into this game before half time. Canada 0, Ireland 1. If you all just tuned into us, Kate McCabe's goal on 4 minutes. The difference. We played 4 of the 5 additional minutes. Just a minimum, remember. Could be more than 4 if the referee wants to, and probably will be more than 4 because the Buchanan were down for a bit, injured. As they will try and come forward here. Interested to see if they do come forward from this. I suppose it was a penalty. Over the foot is in. Canada have equalised just for half time. And no, trying to see who he was. I'm not sure if he went straight in from the cross in from Leon. Johnny Leon on the far side. Was it gone in as a go from Connolly? We'll check on the replay in a moment. Maybe be a no-go from Connolly here. We'll just have a look at this again. The cross into the penalty area will meet yes, Connolly's foot and goes in. And Connolly puts through her own net and gives Canada on to the score sheet. We see there a touch over the built of Connolly, which steers it past Brosnan and gives Ireland our break end of this first half. As they just thought if they hung on for a few more seconds, they would get to half time. Sheridan for Canada. And Canada are back low just before half time. They can't take the lead, can they? As they try and come forward again here. Ball act clear by O'Gorman. Lucy Quinn can't get the ball for Ireland as she was trying to win the ball back there with her and O'Sullivan for company to try and help her out. She had a play for a throw to Canada. Off the Canada player, should I say, for Ireland as we come towards the end of the first half. McKibbe has gone on 4 minutes. No goal from Connolly on 45 plus 5 is the difference. First round ball, nothing given us. Canada retake possession. Fleming drops the ball back for Giles. Here's Buchanan. Kadisha Buchanan chips the ball forward. He's headed away brilliantly there. Now Ireland will try and come forward. Here is McCabe, the goal scorer for Ireland. Can she turn provider? Just for half time. Katie McCabe still going. Still going, Katie McCabe. And Katie McCabe wins her side of throwing. Last chance still for Ireland to get back in front. Is it? Edge of the box. It goes. Can Ireland get the ball into post penalty? They can't. And now Canada can try and break if they use this move right and wisely, but they're looking around well. But we're just going to half time at 1-1. We've played almost 7.5 minutes of injury time. Wonder if we'll end up going up to about 8 minutes. As here comes Vier to try and get the ball forward for Canada. Interception is poor. What can Canada do with this possession here now? As they will try and come forward. How wide it goes. What can they do here now? Lawrence is there. Ash Lawrence does well. Can they get the ball into his penalty? And she got the ball into his penalty. She can't. Down for a corner to Canada. And Canada will probably have the game's last chance here to get in front just before half time. Ireland have got everybody back inside the penalty area as far as I can see. There's a couple of them on the edge of the box watching the two latecomers, which is Lawrence and Riviera. And this corner delivers into us the penalty area. And then just go up and just wide in the end from Giles. And it's Canada 1, Ireland 1. As the half-time whistle is blown here in Perth. At the end of a pulsating first half, it's Canada 1, Ireland 1. McCabe up in the scoring on 4 minutes for Ireland. But an own goal from Connolly 5 minutes into the first half stoppage time brings Canada back level. At half time then, it's Canada 1, Republic of Ireland 1. I'll be back with you in round about 15 minutes time or so to guide you through the second half action. Half time, Canada 1, Ireland 1. Welcome back to the Contrubs coverage for the second half between Canada and the Republic of Ireland. There's been some changes for both teams at half time. We'll confirm you those in just a few moments. I can tell you that Abby Larkin is on for the Republic of Ireland. Lucy Quinn is the one who she's replaced, from what I can tell out there. We'll confirm you the other substitutes a little bit later on. As we get it, we'll try and confirm. I'll confirm you the Canadian subs as soon as possible, as Canada just starting to get on the front foot to the start of this second half. We'll keep you up to date throughout the game. This is going to be a long throw then for Canada at the start of the second half. It was a penalty area, bounces all the way through and it's cleared away in the end for this game. As we see three, as we can fit off the feature confirmation of those three changes for Canada in just a moment or so, as Canada just clear the ball forward. As Canada make a triple substitution, we'll tell you about those in just a moment. Still trying to work out who else is going off. Another Buchanan's gone off. Sinclair's come on. Schmidt's come on. And Zadorski's come on. Trying to work out all the other players that have gone off. And there's Buchanan who's gone off. We'll confirm you the other couple of subs. Is Zadorski for Buchanan, Sinclair for Vines, and the other substitution is Schmidt, who will wear the number 13 shirt. And I think, judging by this, could be, I'm not sure, it could be the moment, trying to work out who it is. We'll confirm that one in just a second. As here comes Canada down this left hand side and it's cleared away. I thought a throw, and it's Grosser who's come off. So I can now tell you the three substitutions. So Zadorski is on for Buchanan. Sinclair is come on for Grosser. Grosser, Vine, should I say, and then Grosser has come off though, and Sophie Schmidt is on for air in the end. So we'll run you through the two sides in just a moment or so, just to so you're up to date with the two substitutes in this game and through the remaining benches. So for Ireland it's Brosnan in goal. Back three of Farry, Louise Quinn and Connolly. Midfield of Gorman, O'Sullivan, Littlejohn and McCabe. And then up front now is Larkin, Curser and Farrelly. For Canada is Sheridan, Zadorski, Quinn, Schmidt, Riviera, Woodmere, Lawrence, Sinclair, Giles, Fleming and Leon. In the end, now here comes the substitute Sinclair, and towards the penalty area. Shot comes in, and what a fantastic save by the goalkeeper Brosnan to keep Ireland in this, and then the offside flag goes up. Ireland have got possession, so the advantage is being played here. Can Ireland bring the ball forward? They can. Over halfway, the ball down, looking for the line of for Carusa in the end. Well, that's a fantastic effort there from the edge of the penalty area by the number 9, Meyer. Oh, one hand up into the air and away from danger as Canada try to take the lead of the start of the second half. It is Canada 1, Ireland 1 as there is Sadowski who's come on at half time for Buchanan. With an eye up and under sort of ball is cleared away in the end. And then a free kick to Canada, which they've taken quickly through Julie Fleming, should I say. As we see Canada and Ireland draw 1-1 at the moment. Fantastic goals. Well, fantastic goal for Ireland. Bit of a disappointment for Ireland with Connolly's goal. As we see Ireland just trying to progress the ball well. Is headed in field. Can Ireland go on the front foot here? They can as they try and fetch the way forward. Wonderful bit of run and movement from the Sudachu Larkin. Plays it inside looking for the run of Littlejohn who can't get there as Canada intercepts and gets back on the front foot and will try and fetch the ball forward. Yeah, and he's all the way back to the goalkeeper in the end as the ball is played out wide. And now here comes Ireland, who will come on and have to do a bit of defending at the start of the second half. Canada 1, Ireland 1 as we watch here. The cable's gone down. Vieira steps there back to her feet. We're just pushing her out of the way, pushing McCabe a bit there. McCabe's having a quick word with the referee. In the end. And it's Canada 1, Ireland 1 as Canada will now try and fetch the ball forward. What can they do here now? Looking one way then the other. And a low shot comes in from Leonus and he's saved really, really well. The end there. It's Canada 1, Ireland 1. The scoreline. As here comes O'Gorman to try and get the ball forward for Ireland, but it's played away. Lawrence looking for the ball. As Canada will try and attack down their left hand side, but Ireland are defending resolutely at the moment. Well, Canada will come in forward again as the ball in from the substitute. And the shot is in there! And Ireland and Canada have taken the lead! Is Leon scored after a ball in from the substitute Schmidt. And Canada have turned this game around. And as it stands after 53 minutes, Ireland will be heading out of the competition. Canada 2, Ireland 1. Adriana Leon has scored. Wonderful work. Here's Schmidt. Leaves the ball in towards the penalty. I think she's just onside as well. Leon, the goal will be checked. And Canada take a 2-1 lead from Adriana Leon at the start of this second half. It may be McCabe on goal actually. But Ireland all behind now. Canada 2, Ireland 1. Giving us a Leon goal. Canada 2, Ireland 1, and Ireland look to be heading out of the competition. And will be if they do not win this game today. What can Ireland do here now if they ought to try and get back into this, and they need to score 2 goals without reply But this will be a tough ask against this Canadian set as the ball in towards the penalty now. Can they score it? No. Cleared away by Ireland. That's good defending this time from Ireland. McCabe there to tidy up well. And back to Farrell Hughes. Back defending here, Farrell Hughes. She's normally up front, but there's do some defending. And defending was poor. And the shot comes in from the edge of the penalty area and just bounces wide from Leon again. And Adriana Leon is causing Ireland a few problems now from the edge of the penalty area. And it bounces just wide of the post in the end. And here comes Ireland as they will try and come forward. Be interested to see what they can do here. Canada 2. Ireland 1 is the scoreline if you're just joining us here on the commentary hub. McCabe opened the scoring for Ireland on 4 minutes. Will Leon turn this game around after an own goal from Megan Connolly? And Ireland will now look for a way back into this game. And if they are to get her way back into it, it needs to be done fairly quickly. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1 is the scoreline. And what a game this is promised to be. What can Canada do if they have to do some defending for these next few minutes? Ireland, with them being behind, will have to come out and try and get a goal, which could leave gaps for Canada to exploit. As we see Canada having to do a bit of defending. Quinbad there helping out. Bierbad there too with Zadorski and Giles. O'Sullivan can't keep the ball in play as we see the ball bounce behind for a goal kick. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1 in this game, and it should be a good one to watch for the closing moments. Almost an hour gone then in this game, and it's Canada 2, Ireland 1. And what a game this has been today. There's going to be some more substitutions to happen right now. It's for Ireland, which will see Ian O'Gorman being replaced by Marissa Shiva. And Ian O'Gorman was due to not start this game, as Canada will make a substitution, as well as Leon is being replaced by Nakasa, the number 20. It'd be interesting to see how this game now does unfold with those more changes happening here in this Women's World Cup Group B encounter. And Canada almost in there. Was there a foul there on the Canadian attacker? No, says the referee, as they will try and put a bit of pressure on here now. The referee said no free kick. Sinclair appealing for this as Jessie Fleming is now passed her the captain's armband, since Sinclair comes on as Sinclair's the main captain for the Canadian women's national team. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1 if you're just joining us. A no-go from Connolly and a second half strike from Leon has cancelled out a Katie McCabe goal for the Republic of Ireland. And O'Sullivan being penalised here, I think, for a foul on the number 9. Jordan Whitmire. Nigel Meyer who's been penalised, I think. No, Meyer has won the free kick, should I say. That was right the first time. Well, Meyer was looking very unhappy despite winning the free kick there. That's what made me question myself. Here is Fleming who delivers the ball in. Meyer's in around the back, headed away though by Ireland inside the penalty area. And they've headed away again, this time by Faye. Now she can get the ball clear in Ireland, win themselves a throw, which will be taken by Katie McCabe. And the referee needs to be booking the Canadian there, number 14, Vanessa Giles, and she has done. And she's not happy there, Giles, that her side didn't get a throw in, but she can't be going round chucking the ball away like that. That's absolutely poor from the Canadian defender. But now Canada will have a throw in after Ireland failed to profit from that. As here's the substitute, Lacasse, who will leave it on the number 8. Riviere will try and launch one into the penalty area and cause a few problems in there. And Claire flicks the ball on, it's cleared away the near post and by Connolly. Connolly did well to clear that one this time as Ireland look to get back into this game and back on level terms. It's Canada who lead by 2-1. They turn the game around after McCabe put Ireland 4 minutes direct from a corner. How Ireland would love one of those again now, if they can get the ball down the other end of the field and win the corner first and foremost. Canada 2, Ireland 1 as Canada trying to add a third year. And can they add a third year? No, save by Brosnan. Fantastic save there to Nye Sinclair, I think it was. And now Ireland will try and get away. And it's out for a throw-in. Larkin did well to win that throw-in on this right hand side. It's going to be taken there by the substitute Shiva. 10 attempts for on target. 40% of attempts are on target for Canada today. As we see this ball if forward looking for the run of Farrelly and Caruso, who can't get there either. Farrelly's now come out to try and get the ball to clear the throw quickly, but there's going to be some more substitutes here. I think this is from the Ireland perspective. It is just getting some instructions from the dugout, from the assistant manager, as they will try and get back into this game. It's out for a throw-in to Canada. The ball is played forward, cleared away, heads up. It's headed away in field. Comes out to O'Sullivan, edge of the penalty. O'Sullivan can't get a strike in. Breaks out to the far side now for Katie McCabe, the Ireland goal scorer. And McCabe's in on the overlap again. Ball in towards the penalty. Head score, but his head just overs it from the substitute, from the striker Caruso. The substitute Larkin was in there too, but he did come up. Caruso in the end. The keeper was in and around there as well to try and get there, but it came up Caruso. It was just headed over and couldn't keep the effort down in the end here. It remains Canada 2, Ireland 1. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary hub, Russ Spinning, the man behind the mic today. Hopefully you're enjoying this one, as Ireland are about to make a triple substitution. Number 18 is Caruso coming off for Amber Barrett. That's number 1 of the changes for Ireland. Little John is also coming off. for Ag. And then number 22, Atkinson is on. Oh, and Atkinson is on for Farrelly. For Ireland as they make 3 more substitutions in this game. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary hub, Russ Fenn, the man bringing you this game. This afternoon. Good to fetch it for you. Can Ireland get back into this game as here comes Atkinson to clear away for the Irish? What can Ireland do now? They've made all their substitutions that they can make now. And here is the number 12. Argo can't get there. It's cleared away now by Canada out to the number 9 and Utmar. Utmar takes on 1. Running towards the penalty area is Utmar. Towards the penalty area, she's still going. Cross comes in, blocked by the number 5 Fair. Cleared away now for Ireland, and Lawrence puts the ball back in. Over there's a shot coming in the back post from Sinclair, the captain. It was saved by Brosnan, and that's good play from Corny Brosnan. And Ireland almost getting caught out there again, but it remains Canada 2, Ireland 1. And what a game this has been. Can Ireland get back into this game? Not like that, as that Barry can't get there. To a ball over the top. The Priestman telling the Canadian side just to calm it down a little bit. They don't need to rush now. Canada 2, Ireland 1, 67 minutes on the clock. What can Canada do here now as they try and put this game to bed? Ball is played down the line for the number 20, Picasso, balling towards the penalty area, saved easily by Brosnan, who throws it out quickly as Canada are trying to be caught out by Ireland. It's a quick attack, but the ball down the line from the substitute Shiva is cut out, and Canada have the ball back, which a poor pass and is gifted Ireland possession deep way inside the Canadian half as Kevin McCabe takes a quick throw in towards Barrett, but it's headed away there by the number 14, which was Giles, who stops the ball from going out for a corner and only concedes a throw in, which is good defending by Giles there. McCabe just gets the ball out wide to the number 22, Atkinson, who will take this throw in. Shiva's gone short and goes to O'Sullivan. Cleared away up towards halfway. Ireland are coming back at Canada. Fair, the defender, spreads it out wide to this right hand side, and the substitute Shiva. Shiva delivers the ball in towards the penalty area, and it bounces just in front of the substitute Barrett, who can't turn it towards goal in the end as Ireland try to go an end of that ball in towards the penalty area, and it remains Canada 2, Ireland 1 in this match. And be interesting to see how this match does unfold towards the end of this game, as we see another throw-in for Ireland. At best, Priestman is telling their side to push forward and put pressure on this Ireland side, and don't let them out of their own half as Ireland spread the play across from right to left so they can break over halfway and get the ball down the line, but we can't keep the ball in play from the ball straight down the line there as Atkinson tried to feed McCabe. Gavin Gaman, I think he kept on short for player of the match. There's been some standout candidates for player of the match today. We'll I'll try and think of one in a moment as the ball is in towards the penalty. Can Canada put the seal on this win? Can't get a shot in yet. Comes out to the substitute. Schmidt. Across to Lawrence. Lawrence delivers the ball in towards the penalty. A scope in the back post and just wide from the fellow substitute request. The request in the far post. Can't turn it goalwards. On target. Looked like she got a 50p head. And he went wide. Both one of the corners rather than straight off the top of the forehead to direct it towards the goal. Enough one of the corners. Or some people may call it 50. Say she's got a 50p head. That's why they've flicked off one of the corners and gone wide. As Ireland win a free kick with 19 minutes left to play. Foul on Larkin by Quinn. Canada 2, Ireland 1 is the scoreline here on the commentary hub. Russ Vernon is your man behind the microphone today. What can England do in their game on Friday? Better than Ireland as Ireland pull the ball in towards the penalty area. It comes out to the far side. Here is Atkinson. Atkinson delivers the ball in. It's cleared away. What can Canada do here now as they try and break? Can Canada get another goal in front? Next time they lead to 2 goals in front. No, with a ball either. The counters. Ireland just have the ball back with their goalkeeper at the moment, Brosnan. What can Ireland do is down there try and get the ball forward. Headed away as Ireland will then make see the ball back to the number 12 there in Ag out wide. And here comes Ireland in on the attack. Ag is there again. Brilliant bit of plays. Now he breaks over on this far side, near side, should I say, to Larkin. Larkin drops the ball inside to O'Sullivan. Back out wide to Larkin. Larkin will look to get the ball down the line and he's got it down the line. Deflected behind for a throw in. We'll leave it with O'Sullivan for Shiva. Shiva has been penalised for a foul throw. Lawrence to take. As here is Ireland in possession with Connolly, the scorer of the own goal, to put Canada back in this game, to give them a foothold going into this second half, which they have took advantage of and gone into the leading a 2-1 scoreline. What can Canada do here now? They'll be on 5 points after their draw on the opening match day against Nigeria. And one was a fantastic game to watch. I've watched every single match so far in this competition. Here is Canada knocking the ball around nicely at the back. Well, they've given the ball away just as I say that. Bit of a commentator's curse here now. Sullivan picks up the ball. O'Sullivan does well. Controls it well and plays it forward. How wide it goes from McCabe's pass. O'Sullivan's there and she turns once. And again. Down the line he goes. Brilliantly poised this. Ball in towards the penalty areas. Blocked behind for a corner. Well, for a throw, should I say. Atkinson takes a throw in. Midway deep inside the Canadian half as Canada just defend really, really well as they try and get out of a tight space, but it's giving the ball away. Can Ireland take advantage of this? So he goes towards goal. Chips it the wrong side of the post. And I'm just looking at this one again, and it just goes wide in the end. His Neve face just been shocked by manager Powell there from Ireland. Give instructions. In the end, Canada 2, Ireland 1 is the scoreline. If you're just joining us as the ultimate has gone down. Doesn't look good here for Canada. Hopefully everyone's doing okay who's listening in. Thank you very much for choosing out us as your alternative commentary on this game between Canada and Ireland. Just seeing the goals again, that's a fantastic goal from Katie McCabe to put Ireland 1-0 in front direct from the corner. Connor then put through in first half stoppage time. And then this fantastic control and finish from Leon gave Canada a 2-1 lead just after half time. And that's what the scores at the moment is. Canada are currently down to 10 players. Luma is still off the field, having received some treatment. As Lawrence is there, clears the ball forward, headed away by Ireland. Now Ireland will try and come forward if they can get on this ball, but they can't. And now Canada can break over on that far side. Is this substitute Leclass? Leclass trying to keep hold of the ball and does well against Atkinson. Gets the ball in play. Leclass gets the ball back. Is now into Schmidt. Schmidt does well. Leclass is there again. Leclass doing one way, then the other. Jinking one, then the other, and then balling towards the back post. Myers there just was seeming treatment to go for a moment. Fleming out wide. Good play this. It was a penalty. Falling towards the box, cleared away. And Canada will try and come forward here. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1 if you're just joining into us. Here on the commentary of Russ Finnan, bringing you the commentary of this one. Ball is cleared away, and now Canada will have some defending to do here now if Ireland can play this correctly. There's a substitute. Larkin can't get the ball forward. Can I be Larkin? She wins the side of throwing though for Mummay's challenge. Which will be taken by Shiva. Shiva to take the throw-in. Down there looking for Larkin, headed away. Never. Larkin just intercepts the loose ball, and now here comes Ireland on the run with McCabe. McCabe on this right hand side. Going one way, McCabe, then the other. Inside the penalty, and now McCabe. So again, get McCabe. Gets a strike on goal here. She can! Deflects just wide. Katie McCabe going for goal. But can't deflect it on time. Find the back of the net. I thought he was great in the bottom left hand corner of the goal. Of the goalkeeper, bottom right, as Ireland attacked. But Katie McCabe just got deflected wide. Bootel there was perfect. And now will McCabe try and do something similar to the one that she scored with in the first half. It was a penalty punch, clearly stand by the goalkeeper. Sheridan, who just managed to get a fist onto that one. Here is Canada try and get back into the lead. And it's Canada 2, Ireland 1. If you just join us here on the commentary of Russ Vernon, your man to bring you the commentary this afternoon. And he's out of play for a throw to Ireland as they will try and get back into this game as Ireland will look for an equaliser and then potentially go on to win it if they can get an equaliser before the full time. The ball didn't go out of play, did it? The referee says it has. It's a throw into Canada. Barrett telling the teammates where she wants them. Another throw in is a free kick, in fact. I'm not sure why this is a free kick, because I didn't see a foul in there from Barrett or an offside. It's cleared up field by Sheridan though. The free kick is taken. It breaks for 14 back to Brosnan. Good play this from Brosnan as she tries to come forward as a substitute. Shivo gets it down the line. He's out of play for a throw in to Ireland. Final 10 minutes of this game to go then. And it's Ireland who trail by 2-1. Canada 2, Ireland 1 is a scoreline after Ireland took the lead. And Ireland will need to try and find a response soon if they're to get anything out of this game. They know a defeat will not be good enough to see them out of the group stage. Here comes Canada. Misford shot comes in and just over the bar in the end from Katie McCabe. And McCabe's taking it to Canada now. Trying to force a way through. In the end, be interesting to see how many minutes we will add on at the end of this game. As Group B table looks, Canada top with 4 points, Ireland bottom with none. Ireland will be going home. As it stands. And let's get ready to choose my player of the match in just a moment. And I've got a player in mind who I think's had a really, really good game today. I won't tell you which country she plays for. And we'll keep you up to date with this one as Canada still lead by 2-1. Fleming stands over this, as to is the number 13 Schmidt. Fleming takes into his penalty, headed right to the edge of the box. O'Sullivan's there, but Ireland have considered possession, but have won it back momentarily, but then giving the ball away again. Ireland have got the ball. If they win this here now, can they? They can with the header. Can they win the second ball? Yes, they can. But then lose out. But then win the ball back. But then give the ball away again. Not very good possession work for Ireland today. It's spread out to this left hand side. Rutmeyer. Back it goes to Fleming, who just managed to keep the ball in play. Some of the Ireland players thought he'd gone out, and I thought he'd gone out for a moment. But then the referee said no. And play continues. The ball's whacked forward. Now he's out of play for a throw this time. And he's definitely out of play this time. Meyer just collecting the ball for a teammate to take the throw in, which will be taken by Lawrence into Fleming. In towards the penalty, Meyer's there again. on this left hand side, going one way then the other. Just keeps the ball in play. Still going again. Ireland just win the ball back. Can they fetch it forward? Can't. And it's out of play. There's a clash of edge there. There's a player gone down for Ireland wearing number 4. Louise Quinn, who's down. And there's a stoppage in play here. Ireland lead by, Ireland trail by 2 goals to 1. Canada 2, Ireland 1. If you're just tuning into us, thank you very much for choosing us today. Canada will look to get the ball forward again after collecting the ball back with Kayleen Sheridan. Who clears it long downfield. What can Canada do with this one here now, as they have been forced by McCabe all the way back to the goalkeeper there, Sheridan, who clears up the field, but Ireland have got the ball back. But they've given it to us. Schmidt intercepts. Now here comes Ireland with Canada with Fleming. Fleming attacks Ireland's defence, which is being forced backwards, but finds Lawrence in space on this near side of the left. What can Canada do here now? In towards the penalty area, cleared away in the end. And ball back in towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in! Oh my God! Just wide! It deflects just wide for a corner. And Umbaya. Jordan Umbaya went close there for Canada. Not so close in the end. Yes, Canada are winning Paul 2-1. They went 1-0 down after 4 minutes when Kate McCabe scored direct from a corner. Megan Connolly scored an own goal. And then Adriana Leon put the game into Canada's favour. Can Canada score and make it 3-1 towards the end of this game? As the ball's in towards the penalty area. Let's go up. Oh my God! It's a fantastic save there in the end by Corny Brosnan. And now Canada will come forward. Can they break here now in possession? No, they can't, Ireland. And Canada will get on the front foot again with Quinn. Quinn now breaking forward. Ireland intercepts. And there's a number 12 for Ireland, Ag keeping the ball well. Back it goes there to Faye and all the way back to Brosnan. What can Ireland conjure up here now as they try and get an equaliser? Falling towards the penalties. Given away. What can they do here now? The ball breaks onto the edge of the penalty area. A draw may just keep Ireland's hopes alive. A very slim hopes. But Ireland got to be careful here they don't get caught out. Canada inside the penalty, still going. Ball back towards the penalty for Sinclair, but wonderful challenge coming in there from Shiva. And she sets Atkinson on the way forward. And he's out for a throw in. While the ball's just out for a quick throw in here, I can tell you that our player of the match goes to Canada's number 9, Jordan Utmeyer. She may not have scored today, but her presence up front has worked wonders for Canada in what they've tried to do this afternoon. Been a fantastic player, and is one that deservedly is our player of the match. So congratulations to Jordan Utmeyer, the player of the match today. As now here comes Ireland goes for goal through McCabe. No, McCabe was Agler went for goal in the end. McCabe played her in, and Ag's shot was saved comfortably there well. Hopefully you're doing okay, Paul. By the way, hi to Nicholas Taylor who's tuned in, who wished me good luck for this match. Thank you very much, my friend. What can Ireland conjure up here to try and keep their hopes of qualifying, slim hopes it could be, alive? Bosley Fudd had a run there brilliantly by Louise Quinn, was pushed forward from the back. He's out wide there with number 20. Shiva gets the ball in, but it's claimed by the goalkeepers. We enter 5 additional minutes at the end of this second period. All good, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much for tuning in this afternoon. A shame that you couldn't join us on the commentary this afternoon, my friend. But I do understand the reasoning. The ball is stopped because there's a clash of heads between Ag and one of the Canadian counterparts, Fleming. Fleming back on her feet. And also back on her feet. Remains Canada 2, Ireland 1, if you're just joining us here on the commentary up. Lawrence to take the throw-in. And she's giving the ball away, and Ireland can't play well in the first minute of stoppage time at the end of this second period. And what can Canada conjure up in the last few minutes to try and pull this game beyond reasonable doubt? And the free kick to Canada there, I'm not sure the reasoning for that one. Didn't see anything untoward. Ireland there. We've almost played 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's Canada 2, Ireland 1. Canadian player down, just receiving treatment for cramp. It's the number 8, Jade Riviere, who is down receiving some treatment for cramp there. Be interesting to see how Canada do in their final group match. Against Australia. Riviere jogging off there. And Canada are going to be making a substitution in a moment, I think. Number 2, Alicia Chapman's about to come on. Alicia Chapman's about to come on for Canada, and she's replacing the number 8, Jade Riviere, who's just gone off with cramp in the end there, which is not nice to see. Any player go off with injury or cramp, whichever one it may be, and Schmidt will take the throw-in on this near side. And looks like a foul throw to me. The referee waves play on his player of the match. Ummeyer down this left-hand side. Well in field and gives the ball away, breaks towards the edge of the penalty area. And now here comes Schmidt. Down the line he goes, but he's out of play for a throw-in to Ireland. Can Ireland get the ball forward? They can, but they can't keep the ball moving forward. He's headed away by Canada, but he's switched out to the far side. The ball played forward. Ireland can't get there. It's a throw from Atkinson, who will try and get Quinn in behind. Or will she leave it? No, she gives it to McCabe. McCabe controls, turns away from one, looks to tie down this left hand side. delivers a dangerous ball in towards the penalty area, but headed away the near post. As it's almost time up now for Ireland and their chances in this group to get out, and their World Cup campaign will come to an end tonight. Canada 2, Ireland 1 is the scoreline. Almost up now. We play the 5 minutes of stoppage time. Referee's discretion now. Referee's not looked to watch just yet. Canada will try and come away. The whistle's gone for a free kick foul on Fleming, the captain of Canada. Played over the 5 minutes of stoppage time. The policeman looking to see where the whistle's going to be. She's looking for the whistle. Umpire can't keep the ball in play. It's a throw in to Canada. Final few seconds now. The referee has just looked to watch. It's almost time up now for Ireland's World Cup hopes. The free kick, the throw's not been taken yet. Can Ireland get a late equaliser in this game? It doesn't look like it. It's out to play for another throw-in. This time it's to Canada. The policeman left put the ball. Schmidt come towards us to try and get off her. Their assistant had to give it her. Throw to be taken here. Taken down the line. Headed away. Ball played forward. Denise O'Sullivan's there. To McCabe. Gets the ball forward. Canada have got the ball back. They get the ball forward, but Ireland, one last chance maybe. Ball it over the top. No one's in there in a green and white shirt. He breaks towards goalkeeper. They don't know who claims it. So the time is definitely up now. We've almost played 2 over the 5 added minutes. Ireland's hopes of progressing out of Group B look to be over. As there is a full-time whistle. Canada have won by 2-1. A goal after 4 minutes from Katie McCabe put Ireland in the lead. It was then an own goal from Megan Connolly who cancelled her goal out. But then Adriana Leon for Canada 2-1 in front on 53 minutes. That proved to be enough to see Canada through and with a victory tonight. Or this afternoon, depending where you are, or this morning, depending where you are in the world. But full time in this game has finished Canada 2, Ireland 1. Thank you very much for listening to our coverage here on the commentary hub. For myself, Russ Vernon, and the rest of the team, we bid you a farewell. Thank you very much, everybody. Goodbye for now.